Hey, how's it going, guys? In this video, I'm going to kind of break down the 50-30-20 rule, and kind of the best effective way to use it, and what it means and kind of what it looks like in practice. And I kind of wrote up this little PDF right here, and then each percentage or each category, I kind of break it down a little bit more. The 50% is needs. This includes things like rent, utilities, basic groceries, insurance, minimum loan and debt payments, and transportation. Um, a couple of tips at the bottom too. So I think an important thing I wrote down for the tips is definitely kind of shopping around. If this is like your first time, say, moving out of the house, moving out of your parents' house, or living on your own, maybe look into different, complexes. If you're getting insurance the first time, look into different insurance at different rates, based on what you make, what you bring in, every 2 weeks, every month. Um, One thing I want to point out too is minimum loan and debt payments, whether that be for your car, student loans, credit card bills, things like that. You might want to look into taking, um, I think the 30% is once. So taking less out of or more out of once and put it into needs because you want to pay down those loans and debts faster so you don't, accrue interest and have to owe more over time. Going next to once, things like dining out, subscriptions, travel, shopping, gym memberships, entertainment. Some of these are kind of up for debate. If you're consistently going to the gym, and not just like going like once or twice a month, I kind of would put that more into a need. I personally, I don't go to the gym all that much, but I think it's important people stay healthy and stay fit. Again, a lot of these things up for debates too. Um, Different things like subscriptions, I think are easy to kind of mess with too. You can kind of cut back in terms of get the ad version versus the ad free version. It's a quality of life thing, sure, but if you're really trying to squeak by and make it work, I think that's something big you want to look into. And again, if you have, whatever X, Y, and Z on loans, you're trying to get ahead in that department, I would definitely take away from once. That should be the least important category of the three, I would say. Or say you're caught up on, payments and loan payments, credit card bills, and all that. Once can go into savings, which is the 20% category we'll go to next. Savings and debt repayment. Emergency fund, I think, should be one of the first things you kind of build, because there's just so much uncertainty. Anything could go wrong. Not to, be pessimistic about things, but it definitely be helpful to have. 401k, IRA, paying off credit cards or loans faster, which is what I said earlier, and stock market index funds, which kind of do go in hand in hand with the 401k and IRA. Again, this is kind of up for debate too, and kind of decides how you want to split things up. Say you have a job where your employer matches, 5%. I think that would be important to definitely put your 5% in, so you get the free money basically. So they match it, so you're getting 10% in a 401k or IRA. Small things like that I think matter, but kind of just going over this itself is pretty good. And like I said, you definitely want to have some flexibility. If say let's go back up here to once. Say you want, I don't know, a new PlayStation 5, new Xbox, or something like that, right? And your once doesn't, you can't get that in a month. So maybe you save a little bit of your once each month. So in, 2, 3, 4 months, you can get that PS5 or whatever you want to get. Um, just because you have 30% allocated to once doesn't mean everything has to go to a one. You don't have to be like, oh, well, we still have $100. Let's go, out to eat and let's go, go to a movie at the end of the month, just to spend it. You don't have to do that, which is a great thing. A little bit of self control can go a long, long way. But yeah, this was the breakdown of the rule. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.